outside, Lisa.
Yeah, maybe the wind kept you up all night too. That was super strong. We had some gusts as high as 60 miles per hour in Grand Forks, and we're still gusting to near that range here this morning. That's a huge issue with the falling snow, but the roads are also slick. Here's a look at, this is the Red River Bridge along I-94 between Fargo and Moorhead, and you could see the snow on the bridge. We know this is a trouble spot in the metro, so not looking too good there. So on your morning commute, if you can put it off, as we go through the day, conditions will slowly get better, but this morning's going to be tough. We're talking a 5 out of 5 tough travel day here with those slick roads and the blowing snow. The snow will be going on through much of the morning. Gradually it starts to taper off, and we're still looking at winds though affecting us into the later morning and afternoon hours. Temperatures below freezing too, so that means any snow that falls sticks here this morning, and we've got more of it happening right now. Here's your radar. You can see that there are chunks, we'll say, of snow here on the radar where we've got scattered areas that are heavier and then spots that are more on the clear side. So it's broken up a little bit. You get a break and then another round hits you as it moves through. Fargo's been seeing some snow. It's down into northeastern South Dakota, a little heavier there, back over to Oaks as well. Up toward Hillsboro, there's a line moving right along I-29 and back over between Valley City and Jamestown. A couple of lines here again where we have this deeper or darker blue where the snow's a little heavier between Grafton and then back down into Nelson County and down toward Cooperstown. Over into Minnesota, Thief River Falls, Crookston, Fosston, all seeing that snow making its way through as well. Combine that with the wind and it's trouble. Here's a look at our wind gusts. We've got several places with gusts into the 50s. Fargo gusting to 54 miles per hour. We've got a 53 mile per hour gust right now at the top of the hour in Grand Forks and 53 in Oaks. And this is just going to continue this morning. So this is really whipping around any snow that happens to be falling. Of course, you may be holding on tight to that steering wheel as well, especially if you're traveling on those east-west roadways. And then in addition to that, visibility is going to be very low because of this. And we've got several reports, especially along the Red River and west, where we have visibility below a mile. And that's at the airports around towns. In between, of course, in open country, we know it gets a lot worse in some areas. So again, that morning commute going to be hazardous for us here today. We're looking at temperatures below freezing, windy conditions, and low visibility and slick roads. And then for this afternoon, still some spotty flakes, but mostly it's that wind that we're still dealing with. Not as intense, but still on the breezy side. And here's a look at what I expect for our wind gusts today. The worst of it, again, happening this morning. We're still looking at gusts 50 plus for the next couple of hours. But as we head further into the day, these gusts start to step down bit by bit. And by 5 o'clock, we're looking at some 20s to about 30 miles per hour. Still going to blow around some of that snow, but not as intense as this morning. So we'll continue to track this for you on our radar. And I'll have the latest forecast for you for not only today, but that second round coming our way for Saturday, all coming up in just a bit.
Yeah, a lot to watch out for this morning. Lisa, thank you. And you'll need your winter driving skills if you're hitting the roads this morning. The Valley Today's JC Dodd joins us live this morning to give us a look at current conditions out in the FM Metro. JC, where are you and what's it like out there?
Good morning, Jordan, and happy Friday. It is windy and cold out here. I am on 32nd Avenue and 25th Street, where the roads have been plowed, but they are pretty slick, especially in those intersections. Now, it took us about 10 minutes to get our ice off of the windshield. You can see right now once you look into the light, you can see just how windy it is, low visibility. We're going to look over here at the Sanford parking lot. You can see snow plows going to work. The snow is coming down. It's small flakes, but if you look down at the ground, the snow is pretty wet, meaning it's very slick. When you slide your feet like this, it is pretty slick going like this. So make sure if you're out today, drive slow. Give yourself extra time to make sure that you are ready for this. Give room to those working out on the field. I talked to West Fargo today. They said snowplows have been out salting the roads and clearing the roads since 3 this morning, but the roads are still pretty bad. So make sure you're giving yourself extra time and being careful out there. I'm going to continue to stay out here all morning, giving you the latest that we know, following the weather. For now, live in Fargo, JC Dodd, Valley News Live.
Yeah, JC, a lot to watch out for this morning. Thank you. We have breaking local news.